On the final day of the high school football season, the Coldwater Cavaliers face a familiar foe. For the 10th time in 14 years, the state championship comes down to a MAC program versus Kirtland. The Cavs and Hornets have met twice, and today, a rematch 12 years in the making. It's the 15th title tilt for the Coldwater football program, seeking championship number 8 today. The Cavaliers senior class returns to Canton for the first time since they were freshmen back in 2021, and on the emotional ride since, they bring with them the memory of their late classmate, number 70, Cale Wenning. The former All-State O-lineman watching over us today, protecting Balin Blockberger there on the shuffle to Miles Pot Cutter. The Cavs strike first with a 14-yard run, up 7-0 after one. Same score, second quarter. Blockberger with the pump fake, then over the top. There's no faking that. Mason Welsh is wide open. Coldwater doubles their lead to 14. Later in the half, Blockberger drops back, fires it downfield to Caden Obringer. Shoestring tackle, but a gain of 27. The Cavs want the end zone on this 2-minute drill. Less than a minute and a half. Blockberger to Welsh. Amazing toe tap tutty. Coldwater up 21-0. Shocking the state against the #1 team in Ohio. How about the defense? Hornets fumble recovered by Noah Welsh to open the second half. The senior's first career touchdown. Coldwater firing on all cylinders on a 31-7 win over Kirtland, their 8th state championship. Tony Quach on the scene for the Cavs' first title since 2020. Well, thanks as always for the hard work, Tony. And as we alluded to earlier, 10 all-time meetings between MAC and Kirtland. Coldwater's dominance today earned them the MAC's largest ever margin of victory against the Hornets as the MAC improves to 6-4 in this series. All these games coming in the last 14 years. Football season is over. Boys hoops is officially in full swing. 5 Allen County schools played host tonight. We start at Lima Central Catholic. It's the Thunderbirds' home opener following their tip-off classic title. LCC welcomes one of Toledo's largest private schools, St. Francis de Sales. T-Birds start the night in a 6-point hole, but how about Agent Zero getting them on the board? Jordan Pretty hooping the harm, 3-point play. Then later in the first, the Knights answer, stuffed by Drew Peaster. Azad Burton gathers, and then how about the no-look pass to Pretty? Whew, 7 unanswered for LCC. Final seconds of the quarter, tie game. Burton gonna finish the job himself. Tacks on 2 at the buzzer. 12-10 T-Birds after 1. LCC working the perimeter in the second. How about the ball movement? White to Parker to Pretty, triple threat. It's 18-11. Thunderbirds would go on a 12-3 run, leading by as much as 9 points after the Jackson White bucket. To the 26-21 halftime lead erased in a 51-49 loss. St. John's comes rolling into the Elida Fieldhouse after last night's win at Kalida. The Blue Jays looking to start 3-0 tonight. The Bulldogs down 33-20 after halftime. But here's Parker Krim. He'll track down the rebound, wrestle it, and come away with an and-one opportunity. But it's still an 11-point deficit after Krim's missed free throw. And St. John's will take that momentum right back. Cam Elwer on the break finds little brother Andrew Elwer, who fires and connects from 3. But the highlight doesn't end here. Elwer with a heads-up play picks off the pass. The Blue Jays would move the rock all the way back around to Cam Elwer for another triple to make it a 6-point swing on their way to a statement 75-47 win. DSJ's largest win over Elida in more than 20 years. Now we head over to Perry. Both the Commodores and Jefferson looking for their first win of the season tonight. The Wildcats make their case early behind 6'4" senior Carter Agner. Lobbing it up to him, that's basically a cheat code. It's 8-4 Jeff Cats. Agner dominant on the boards as well. Off the defensive rebound here, he finds his senior classmate Mason Wiltsey to cap off a 3-minute string of 14 unanswered for the Wildcats. They're up 18-4. Perry looking for answers out of the timeout. They go to the freshman Amir Warner, a team high 17 points for him, but it's all Wildcats tonight. 22 points for Agner, 18 from Wiltsey with 4 triples. Jeff Cats in the win column, 66-38. Elsewhere tonight, Lima Senior is 2-0 2 days into the season. They win 72-56 over Cincinnati Princeton. Temple Christian drops their second straight tonight. They fall 61-31 to Arlington.